Alright, what's up, guys? It's your boy Bert with the Halfwitt Hooligans. How you doing? I know. I'm the best. I'm the greatest. We all know. I went to the gym one time. You guys made fun of me for it.
You don't even go here.
Don't even go here. I'm here with my boy Snoop right here. And special guest, my boy Duck. That's right, the same Duck that was on last podcast. Yeah, you know, he liked it and want to try it out again, which is pretty badass.
Which you liked him?
And yeah, and we liked him. That's right.
I hope so.
Yeah, especially after I told that story about you being hung by your chones on the door handle. Yeah, and then they they moved the door too.
They did.
You know,
They did.
you were pretty little. You had to have been pretty little. I can't because you were little.
I was
right?
a fucking teeny bop. I was like fucking.
Yeah.
I was like, I was it 6 or 7?
6 or 7. Yeah, we
I
were
was-
fucking with you ugly that day. Yeah.
I was gonna say I always fuck that up.
You every fucking time. Every fucking time you fuck that up.
Yes, I do.
Get tired of it. Tired of hearing you fucking being all unprofessional and shit.
I'm unprofessional in everything I do. Even sex. Like I'll stop at the middle of nowhere, just go text. I'll send you a gong. Anyways, we gotta stop. Hang on a second. Like, are you done already? It's like, no, that's the stove on.
I'll send you an invoice.
I did this thing where every time that I had sex, I would send Snoop a what the fuck was that? You throwing shit at me? No, you threw that at me. That hit me. It hurt. It hurt.
Sir, I'm gonna have to ask you to calm down.
All right. Well, no, but every time I was like done or whatever, I'd send Snoop a
gong?
a gong. You know, boom.
At first, we were calling them dongs.
Yeah, we were calling them dong for the longest time.
Because I thought that's what it was.
Yeah, because it makes the dong sound. You
You're
know,
lying.
dong. No, we both were. We were calling them dongs. And then I think Marie corrected us.
You sent each other dogs?
Yeah. We said because you know
Well,
you're
I'm
the
single,
thing.
so he kept sending me dongs.
Yeah, I sent him a bunch of dongs.
Oh god.
Yeah, but that's what we called it because I thought that's what we were. You know, the dong, you know. And Marie was like, "You're saying dong or gong?" I was like, "Dong," and she's like, "It's a gong." I was like, "No, it's not. It's a dong."
But then she caught on to what we were doing because she's all like, why are you messaging Snoop right now?
Oh yeah, I'm all out of breath.
So we were talking about something while we were watching The Mighty Ducks 3.
Oh, fuck.
They've never seen The Mighty Ducks. I was freaked out. Anyways,
We weren't born in the '80s. I don't know.
I was born in the 80s. Well, anyways, we're talking about
This fool, he's at least 37,
yeah, around there.
right?
No, I'm 33, but I
Oh, so you look younger.
yeah. Do I look younger? I don't look younger.
Yeah,
It's
I
weird.
got you like 27.
Did you really?
Yeah, no.
In
I
what
think you're
universe?
old.
Right? I look old as
He's
fuck.
got crow's feet.
Oh, that's
You
fine.
know, he's got rubber neck.
Hey, he's cute.
I got double neck.
He's got double neck.
Well, anyways, we were talking about circumcision for some reason.
God damn it.
Circumcision?
That's right.
Circumcision?
No,
Circumcision.
You know, circumcised. Like, are you circumcised? Did they snip the hood? Yeah.
Snip the hood. And then something about I was talking. Oh, okay. It reminds me because I was my boy Topher. He's on my Facebook. I don't know if he's gotten on in a while. I was locked up with him, and this dude was so fucking funny. And he would always say, sometimes you need to pull the skin back. So I had said, if you played a trick on him, you wouldn't like it because he would do one back on you. Duck immediately said, "What? He'd fuck you?" And no,
Because they were in prison, right?
yeah, it's a little bit worse. He would he'd take a shit.
Quit fucking with shit, Doc.
He'd take a shit, you know, of course, wipe his ass, but then he would run to your bunk or your bed or whatever, jump on the bed, butt ass naked.
Oh god.
Sounds hot. Is it a big guy or?
No, he was like you know, he was a good shaped guy, you know.
Well, yeah, because there's nothing else to do in prison besides work out.
Yeah.
And masturbate.
So and masturbate.
And cry.
And cry while you masturbate.
See,
Or watch somebody masturbate and start crying. It's a number of things. I don't know.
what?
It's a number of things. You gotta pick what you're good at. You gotta pick your battles.
If you glued the hood right in the center, you think you can pee 2 different directions?
Yes, you can do that if you pull the skin back.
Right. Well, if you had enough pressure, do you think you can stand back and like go like a men's restroom and like try to get 2 urinals at once?
Probably. You gotta turn your dick sideways.
Yeah, you gotta.
Unless you're already blessed with the sideways dick.
What?
What?
What do you mean sideways? They're like,
it
because it's just.
curves.
Yeah.
It curves.
Oh, I got you.
I mean like a
I got
sideways
you.
dick.
Oh.
A sideways dick, technically.
Doug, I know my body pretty well.
Do
okay?
you?
I do. I know my body pretty well. But if you asked me if my pee hole was vertical or horizontal, I wouldn't fucking know.
Vertical is like this.
No, it's horizontal.
This is
No, horizontal is because the horizon.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's right. Vertical is.
Yeah, that's what I said.
You know, I would just guess it all the time.
I actually thought about that movie as soon as you asked me. I was like, I fucking forgot the name of that movie. But something Horizon. Vertical Horizon?
Fuck, I don't know.
I don't know. It's a good movie.
Again, we were born in the 80s.
This movie came out like 5 years ago.
Yeah.
Vertical Horizon?
I don't know, dude.
Well, I've never heard of her.
It's about a tanker thing, an oil thing that just catches on fire or something. I don't know. Mark Wahlberg, I think.
Fucking great.
Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch. That's my boy.
You know he has a third nipple?
Does he really?
Yeah.
Dude, I dated a chick one time that had 3 nipples, and she was like, "You're not gonna be grossed out about it." I was like, "Why? Two to play with, one to suck on."
I dated a chick that had an extra toe.
I've never dated a chick with any deformities. Not that I have anything against chicks with deformities. I think like.
I mean, if you're gonna be sincere about it, you kind of gotta look at the women because like 398% of our people are women.
Right, and all of them deformities, all of them.
Yep.
If you have a deformity, it's nothing against you or your deformity. I'm sure it's great. Excuse me.
Yeah.
But what I came to...
He's so nervous, he's burping right now.
Into the microphone, too, you know?
Talk into it, don't burp.
God damn, our fucking audio listeners, I'm so sorry.
He's just thinking mouth onto that.
Fuck, man.
One thing I gotta say before we move on to the next topic on the discussion.
I do not have a thing against deformity girls.
Thumbs.
Thumbs?
Yeah. You ever seen a chick like Megan
with
Fox?
toe thumbs?
Yes.
Yes.
That shit.
Ah.
I don't give a fuck how pretty she is. If she got thumb for a toe, I ain't doing it.
Right, fucking toe thumbs.
She can give me the thumbs up though.
If she's flipping your face like this and you got a fucking toe thumb on you, I'm gonna scream.
It's like a big toe, right?
I'm gonna fucking scream.
That's what you meant. I thought you actually meant the toe, but yeah, no.
No, but like your regular thumb is like the size of a
Nothing
fucking
against
toe.
you if you have a toe thumb, but if you're a female, I'm not gonna hit you up.
So what's your ring size? 47?
Like, what's up, girl? Let me see your thumbs.
Okay.
I don't care about your titties. Just want to see your thumbs.
But we're really like, if you think about it, do their thumbs look like their toes?
That's gross.
A little bit.
You know what I mean? No. Like
My
if
thumbs
the
are kind of
toe
small
thumbs,
though.
if the toe thumbs look like the person whose toe thumb it is toes.
What?
I don't know what it is. I got lost, dude. He said it too many times.
So let's say I have a toe thumb.
Right.
What does my toe look like?
Can
Does it
somebody
look
go
like
out there and
toe
just
thumb?
count how many times we
No,
said the
because-
word toe thumb?
Anyways.
If you can figure out how many times we say toe thumb in this podcast,
We'll get you some. We'll give you some.
we'll give you a toe.
Yeah. We'll give you toe.
To put on your thumb.
Thumbs up.
How many is that right there? 15, 20.
Toe thumb.
Toe thumb, toe thumb, toe thumb, toe thumb.
Excuse me. I'm sorry. I keep burping. I'm like,
Yeah, dude,
I'm
fucking
sorry.
burp over there.
I can't help it.
That's why you're on the end, dude, so you can fucking shove all your shit that way.
My mom doesn't fucking love you.
I can't imagine.
I've seen that video. Okay,
fucking toe.
so Gilbert had community service. No, jailbait.
Jail bait.
Jury duty. I'm not trying to go to jail here, my guy.
Jail bait.
It was
Hey.
off the tip of my tongue.
No, I had jury duty about a week ago. Whatever. I went, did my thing, you know, and they like let us go because there wasn't a case or whatever. I was like, cool, bet. Then I go home and I get it in the mail and I got jury duty again, back to back jury duties. I was like, what? Oh, fuck that. No, so I'm gonna be sick that day. Yeah, I'm gonna be sick that day. I'm not trying to go to jury duty twice. I don't even
If
fucking.
you plead incompetent, they don't question you to the same.
I'm not gonna. I don't know any of that jury stuff at all. Like, period.
All you gotta
It's
do
boring.
is sit there and say, "Hey, this guy's guilty," or innocent.
No, I know a great way of getting out of that.
Oh.
If he's black, he's guilty. If he's white,
That's
he's guilty. If he's Mexican and speaks perfect English, he's guilty.
Yeah. Wait, what?
I don't understand the reasoning.
Okay, if he's Mexican and can do my roof for half price, he's innocent.
But he needs papers.
Yeah, he needs the papers.
We need to see some papers on that.
Yeah.
I need some proof.
That is a proof that he's Mexican.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
No, that's the best way of getting out of jury duty because they're like, oh shit, well he's gonna be biased towards everybody that goes there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I get you.
I got a question.
I have an answer.
All right.
Uh-huh.
Are what what part of you is you?
My dick.
What? No, I mean like you yourself, like what part of you is you? Like is you are like your brain? You know what I mean? Or is you like
your heart?
Your heart?
Spirit?
Your spirit? Like what part of you is you? Like okay, you're Duck, right?
Okay.
But if I took something away, how much would I have to take away for you not to be Duck anymore?
About like 4 inches.
You know?
Oh, plus the hood.
I don't understand. I don't get the question. That's not really like.
Okay.
Can you answer that question? Is that question answerable?
It'd be different if something about you was significant. You know what I mean? Like if everybody, you gotta add significance to whatever part you're taking from that person. So if everybody knows you, yeah. If everybody knows you for your fucked up thumbs, and you take those thumbs, you're not Gilbert no more.
Right, Gilbert's over there. It's a little box of thumbs. I don't know who this guy is.
Right. Okay, if you have thumb toes, would you ever give like somebody a thumbs up, like, yeah, or would you be like,
that is gonna be one mean ass wet willy.
With your thumb?
Yeah, you.
Not with your finger, your index.
No, I'm talking like.
A lot of people stick this finger up.
You had a toe thumb.
If I had a toe thumb,
Imagine a finger in your butt.
I didn't say that.
You're gonna gape that shit 3 inches.
Oh God, I feel bad for whoever had a toe thumb.
Oh man, the toe thumb audience are crying right now.
Sorry.
It's true. Fun of my toe thumb.
Oh my God. I mean, I'm sure they're regular sized. I think. Never seen it.
You know what? I don't think I've ever personally seen a toe thumb.
Well, you know, look.
I'm kind of curious. Anybody has a toe thumb? Take a picture, put it on our page.
I've got small thumbs, right? But I also got small feet.
Mm-hmm.
So does that mean I got toe thumbs?
No.
Toe thumb identifies as like a thumb.
It's like when they start off skinny and gets off
it's
wide.
Skinny and wide.
Oh yeah.
Skinny nail and wide thumb.
That's kind of gross. I still want to see
it's
it.
fucking weird.
Mm.
I mean, if it's a deformity, yeah.
I've seen some people who really lost their own thumb and had it surgically replaced with an actual toe.
I've heard about that too.
God, boy, you are thirsty tonight.
And loud when you drink.
I know. It's quiet as fucking out here.
Okay, that just kind of fucking gave me a hard on, dude. What's it called? Moon, he had posted a thing on Facebook one time. He goes, yeah, I like to call my girlfriend a fat piece of shit before I take a shower because then she'll go to the restroom and start gagging and throwing up. He's like, that shit gets me off so bad.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, and still, we're giving away 2 large pizzas, 2 crazy breads, a sauce, and a 2-liter. I buy this coming up Sunday.
Yeah, but next
for
Sunday.
the worst story of a date you've been on. I think I worded that.
Yeah, the worst date / funniest date you've been on. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but you can't enjoy the date. It can't be like a funny. I enjoy it. It's kind of like,
oh my god. No, it's gotta be like, oh my god, get me out of here.
Yeah, like fuck.
I can't say I've ever been on a date.
Like a really bad date?
No.
Or a date period.
I mean, I've been on a few dates.
Right, but you've never been on a bad date.
Honestly,
I busted a girl's nose one time
I can't
on a
say
date.
I
I
have.
believe that.
Mm-hmm.
I can't say I have, to be honest.
You know what? I'll take you on a date. I'll make it the worst.
Yeah, dude, it's gonna be terrible.
I got you. I'm gonna leave you with the bill.
Yo, remember that one time I took you on a date? Yeah. Okay, so I went and I picked up Duck, right? Because I hadn't hung out with him in a while. I was like, you know what? Let's go out. Let's have some fun. Whatever. So I pick him up, and he's never been to Frank Spaghetti's house.
Oh, yeah.
Is that where you take all your bitches? Because that's where you're trying to take me.
Wow.
That's where you took me.
Oh, shit.
Murray in the back. Tell him about that's what. It's funny. It's because Gilbert wanted to take me to Frank. I've never been there, right? And
Listen, I like Frank's, all right?
On Valentine's Day.
on Valentine's Day, on their 1-year anniversary or whatever, right? And Gilbert's like, yeah, come with us. And Murray wasn't having it. So I just told Gilbert, hey, bro, how about Marie sits in a different fucking table and me and you just sit there and eat. Yeah. She's like, you better not show up. I didn't show up. So out of respect. Yeah, no, we should all go to Frank's Spaghetti House. Matter of fact,
I had a sardine pizza.
Well, you let me fucking get to my story.
yeah. Well, either way, real quick. Since Duck is newly single and I'm single and you're not.
I would not say newly single. I'm kind of like.
It's complicated.
I'm a back burner because I still love her. I want to get back with her. But if she wants to leave, she'll leave. So I'm not on the market.
He's complicated.
Oh.
Just say
Well,
complicated.
either way, because I don't want to ask for a date and then you be the only one there.
You're right.
So this is somebody entertain Duck. with your boobs.
I'll date Duck. Duck, I'm dating you again.
That's my No, I'm just kidding. I'm all fucking weird that we just started kissing.
I know, right? I don't know. Just on the podcast, and it just got awkward.
How weird is it that you had asked how weird that would be?
Right? You never cared.
Well, anyway, so I pick up Duck. We go to Frank's, and
I couldn't leave the things in the way. Okay, Frank's getting.
So I go to Frank's. See Duck's there, right? And I get whatever I get, and Duck's like, "Oh, I want a pizza," and I was like, "Okay, we'll fucking get a pizza." I mean, they're like, what, $15 a pizza for a personal? Yeah, they're like, it was like $15 for like a personal
Are they
pizza.
good?
I didn't have a job back then.
He didn't have a job, and I was like, "Yeah, dude, go ahead, dude. Whatever, it's fine." Oh, I got you right here. What's here? I got you right here. I can use my ring. My ring opens up bottles like fucking nobody's business.
I just wanted to hold it. I wasn't ready for another beer.
What the fuck? Then why did you fucking get a fucking
I'm
can
sure
opener?
it was
thing?
fine.
You just popped this bitch open with my teeth.
I know, he just popped it open with his fucking rat teeth.
I can't do that. I have
Oh,
Obamacare.
There's something wrong with my teeth.
I mean, his beautiful pearls. I don't know, dude. And so he tells the waiter, he's like, "Yeah, can I get a sardine pizza?" And the waiter's like, "Are you sure?" And he's like, "Yeah, I want a sardine pizza. I want to try it." And he's like, "Okay." So he goes and gets the sardine. And I was like, "Why did you get the sardine one?" He's like, "Well, I've never had it before. I wanted to try it." I was
I
like,
would have been like, just put it like on one slice.
Right. Or can I
I
just
didn't
get
think of
one
that.
sardine?
I was going
You know?
fucking bold.
Yeah, he was like, "Give me the whole $15 pizza with sardines on it. I'll eat it." And then it gets there, and there's fucking whole ass fish on each slice, right? And he's like, "Do you want one?"
hell yeah,
I was like,
this shit's
"Dude,
gonna
I
be
don't.
bomb,
That
yeah."
smells nasty. Like, I don't want one." And he's like, "Well, let me try it." So he goes and eats it, dude, and he's like, spits it out, right? And he's like, "It's okay. I'm gonna eat it. I'm gonna eat it." I'm like, "All right, dude." And he's like, we're like hanging out for like, I'm still eating my food or whatever. And I noticed he hasn't touched the food yet. And he looks at me and goes, "You good, but I'm not gonna eat it." I'm like, I can't eat the pizza. I was like, "Fuck, okay, we'll get you a different pizza." So we go and we order him a different pizza. He eats it, whatever. But they charged me for 2 fucking pizzas. I spent $30 on pizza on this full alone because he didn't eat the first
It
one.
was chicken parmesan. The next thing you ordered was pizza.
Yeah.
Well, then he owes you $30.
Right? Can I get that $30 back?
That's a worst date right there.
Yeah, it was a terrible day.
Then he at least
It
put
was
out.
a bad day for me.
Then he at least put out.
No, he didn't even put out. He said thank you.
Right?
That was it.
You know what? I hate guys that tell girls, "What about your dinner?"
Oh, dude,
Oh.
I've never heard
Right,
that.
you
I've
take
never
them on a
heard
date or whatever, and then they're like, "Oh, thank you, I had a great time." I was like, "Cool, come inside." And she's like, "No, I'm okay." She's like, "But I bought you dinner." It's like,
Right.
that don't fucking mean shit.
That
And she's all like, "But I picked you up. I put gas in your car. What the fuck?"
I gave you my food stamps.
Right? No, you know what? I hit a girl, and Doug, I'm gonna ask you this: if this ever happened to you? Like, you ever maybe dated a girl for like a little bit or something, and she doesn't want to give it up? Okay, cool, whatever. Hey, you choose to say no 50 times, get a yes once. Doesn't want to go down on you, but is willing to give you a hand job. Would you call that a win?
No, that's an L, dude.
It's an L, a big L, right?
Fuck yeah, dude. I mean, my thing was, if I knew from the get-go a chick wasn't gonna put out, I wasn't fucking having it. Yeah.
He was even gonna get to date.
In that day and age, when I was young, dumb, wild, and free, I was
No, you're young, dumb, and full of cum.
still up. Anyways,
Ladies.
if I knew a girl was playing hard to get, I'd entertain the idea of it.
Right.
And usually from the jump, you can tell if she's gonna give it up or not. So at that point, if she was fucking with it, I was fucking with it. If not, I kicked that bitch to the curb.
Remember,
Literally.
guys, on the market.
I'm talking
Clearance section.
Ha.
Clearance
Section, dick.
Well, no, I've never had a girl tell me that, but I'm willing to think like, I'm pretty sure I could beat my dick better than you. I've been doing it since the age of 12.
Ain't nobody to beat my dick better
Right?
than me.
Number 1 right here.
You remember the first time you ever beat your dick?
Yeah.
I do.
Wait, today or just?
Just
I mean,
like
not
ever.
the very first time, but yeah, I do remember.
Shot myself in the eye. Oh no, wait, that was you.
Come on, man! I gotta remind you of that bullshit. I've shot myself before.
I was like, what is this blasphemy?
Right? Like, oh man, what was that red stuff that just came out?
The first few times I started like beating my shit, I would have wet dreams.
But why did you beat
consistently.
your shit? Like what got you to do
I
it?
had a boner and I was like scratching it, and I was like,
You
oh
scratched
god, this is feeling great. And I was like, I don't want to do a visual representation.
No, that's cool. Just pretend the mic is.
Alright, so I'm like this right now.
Hey, they can hear that shit.
I'm sorry. No.
Oh man, that's funny.
It was a coming of age type of thing.
Oh no, literally coming of age. Wordplay. No, I don't know. It just, I shot some white shit out. I was like, oh my god, what the fuck is that? I need to get out of my body for like an hour. So I was just for a straight hour, bro. Come like
One
20
time I did
times.
it like 3 times in a day.
That's the most you've ever done it in a
3
day?
times in a day, yeah.
What about you, Snoop? What's the most you've ever...
Beating my dick off like
Yeah.
Orby money in a day?
Uh-huh.
In jail or not in jail?
In jail.
In jail?
In jail.
In jail.
Your life, your whole
Oh,
life.
my whole life?
Okay, hold
In
on.
one day.
In one day.
Let me see.
That's 24 hours.
Where do you
my
find the
guy.
privacy in jail?
You don't.
You don't have privacy.
Okay.
You gotta do it under your blanket. And the thing is, you can't really see because you're under your blanket, so it could shoot anywhere.
At the same time, too, you go to sleep with that blanket.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You wake up like Superman. You get up like that, and it's glued to your back.
You told me a story one time when one of your friends got it on somebody's back and they put a towel on it.
Oh yeah, that's right. I'll get to that. I want to know how many times in a day. I'll get to that story.
Let me see. How many times in one day? Probably like 6. Really horny that day.
Oh god.
That's a lot.
That's a lot.
But then again, I had just got a new phone, and
dude.
Pornhub was free.
Wow.
Yeah. Wow. I didn't have to buy a Snapchat. Actually.
Wait. You just got a new phone. How old were you?
Yeah, Pornhub's always been free. Well, for the
No.
most
Well,
part.
because like I remember having that fucking cheap ass like Cricket had that slide phone, right?
Alright.
I didn't get no videos on that phone.
Right.
But you got pictures.
I got pictures.
Or screensavers, what they were.
So, how old are you?
I don't know. Fucking old, man.
Gotcha.
I don't know. I was around when the first phone came out.
Because I mean, this is when I was like 15, 16.
I don't know. Let me see.
No, I'm sorry.
I'm 33 now, and I busted a nut 6 times in a day. I was 33.
That takes talent.
That does take
That
talent.
takes talent.
Now, see, it used to be where I could, and that's because I brought this up. I was hanging out with a buddy of mine, and his nephew came around. He was like 18, 19, 21,
And
something.
you busted on the nephew?
On the nephew.
You busted on me?
That's right. Well, no, he's a young kid, right?
Okay.
Probably 21, right? And he was telling his Theo, and I was talking to his Theo. He's like, yeah, man, I was with this chick the other night, and we were smashing for like an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours. And I was like, and he goes, what you laughing at? And I was like, dude, I'm in and out 5-10 minutes tops. And he goes, oh, that's all you can last? You know, you can't go 2 hours. I was like, dude, going 2 hours is a young man's game. Right? This was a girl you just met. He's like, yeah. Like, you know why you lasted 2 hours? He goes, why? Like, you know what the fuck you were doing. Yeah, he
He's like, I was in there doing up, down, left, right.
Right? And he goes, wait, he's like, what the fuck you talking about? He's like, I know what I'm doing. I was like, dude, you know why I last 5 to 10 minutes? It's because I know my girl's combination so good, I can crack that shit in my sleep.
Damn.
And his still started laughing. He's like, oh shit. I was like, yeah, dude, it's cool. You know what I mean? Plus, I'm fucking grown up, you know? Kids are about to wake up. They need their lunch packed. I gotta fucking send them to school. You know? There's shit to do. I can't be there for 2
You
hours.
just gotta get in and get out.
Get in, get out. That's it. You know how long do you know your significant partner's code so good to wait just 5-10 minutes?
No, my girl knows herself.
I don't even need that. I got myself.
I lay there and she does what she has to do, and by that time I'm like, okay, bitch, my turn. Yeah.
It's like you go first, and then I'll go. Okay.
Yeah, no.
I make sure you get yours first though.
Yeah, sometimes I'm selfish and I go right to sleep. Fuck you, bitch. I'm going night.
Right. No. If a girl ever rolls over and be like, hey, get that dick, I'm like, get it. Get it. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Say less.
So
There was actually this one chick that I was talking to. Let's say her name is Ashley. She goes, you know how
because it is.
Yeah, because it is.
Go on.
She had told me like, you know that if a girl ever says that she has a headache, sex is actually like a really good aspirin. And I was
She
like,
was just trying to get some dick. Did you give it to her?
nah. She turned up being fucking kind of crazy.
No, I mean, crazy ones are the best ones.
Oh, no, not in my book.
I don't know about all that, man. I don't like the crazy ones. So
Okay,
crazy
another
shit.
thing, ladies, stop saying that crazy bitches have good pussy. Everybody has good pussy. Okay.
No.
Okay.
Well,
Well, there's
would you care to elaborate?
yes.
Nah.
No.
Wait. You cannot debate something and not debate it.
Yeah.
Or masturbate it.
Well,
You're a master debater. You can do this.
Real quick. Toe thumbs. That's another one. We gotta count that shit. You don't have to count that.
Speaking of counting, so just
anyways, so back in my younger days, like I said, I wasn't bad. I was a good looking kid, right?
Doug, you're still a good looking kid. What are you, 24?
I don't know.
Thank you, I'm 22.
Oh, okay. Well,
Damn, you
motherfucker.
made you look old.
Right? I was trying
Anyway, and you know what oatmeal smells like?
Yes.
Imagine warm oatmeal.
Wait. Cinnamon, apple, or just
Or
original?
maple.
Regular, original,
Bland, no
No sugar,
no syrup, no honey.
just hot must. And like dude, I mean, I was younger, you know, so I was
You
like,
suck your dick in it like apple pie.
yeah.
I
So-
fucking knew it, dude. I knew
No,
it.
it wasn't oatmeal. You know, it was actual coochie, but it was
Oh.
No.
Okay. See, I thought it was actual like Quaker Oats.
I'll try it.
Did you look at the guy in the hat and everything in his eyes while you're just kind of?
Anyways, after that, they never hit the bitch up again. It was disturbing. It was.
She smelled like Quaker Oat?
No, she smelled worse than Quaker Oat. She smelled like fucking fupa. You know, sweat.
Oh.
Sweat underneath the fucking titties. That's what she smelled like. It was gross. This is when I was younger, you know. So I kind of just feel like, wham, bam, thank you, man. I was gone.
I would have
never
just
did
been
that
all
shit
like,
again.
I would have just been like, hey, let's go in the shower, and then I would be like, oh yeah, I got this one thing.
It's like how you tell somebody they have bad breath without telling them.
He's
they
like,
have
hey,
bad
I'm
breath.
bored. Hey, do you want to take a shower?
Right.
Hey, you know what's fun? Brushing our teeth.
Right. Let's
Hey,
do it together.
Do that.
Hey, you know what's really cool? Deodorant.
Right.
Let's go put some on.
I like this. I like this. I was about to say flavor.
I like this flavor.
I don't need deodorant, guys.
No. You know how you tell a person that has bad breath?
Wait, hold on.
You go like
Wait,
this.
hold on.
Piece of gum. That's it. Piece of gum.
You don't use deodorant?
I use deodorant. I said I don't eat deodorant.
Oh, okay. Because I don't really use deodorant very often.
Neither do I, only because it takes a lot for me to stink.
Well, same. I don't normally put deodorant because I don't normally stink. Like my armpits, they just never do.
Like that ass, if I don't put deodorant,
Sometimes they do.
that shit smells gross. And don't get me wrong, I'll take a bath, I'll wash my arms.
Yeah, I remember when Duck was going through when going through puberty, dude. He always smelled like Whataburger.
Fuck you, that smells good, bitch.
No, bitch, fuck you. He just smelled like onions and shit.
I don't know. Whataburger
When you're
does sound pretty
hungry.
good.
We did.
Duck walks in like,
You smell fucking Whataburger?
right? Let's go get some Whataburger.
Or we made that realization that my brother Jonathan, his left armpit never stinks, ever. It's just the sweat gland just doesn't work, but the right armpit is always rancid, constantly.
Instead of it being equal,
It's never equal.
The right,
No.
the right side's not like, I got this. Don't worry about it.
I'll pump out double time for you. Yeah, because the left armpit never, ever stinks. Ever. Like, we've done this. Like, we'll smell it and we'll tell John to put his arms up and we'll sniff one side, don't smell nothing. Sniff the other side and it's just like our eyelashes curl, you know?
Yeah, so if you ever have a date, just like make sure she's on the left.
On the left side, yeah.
Right. No, it takes a good amount of like really sweat for me to start to fucking stink. Like if I'm at the gym for like a good.
Oh, he goes to the gym. Ooh.
What a hate ass bitch.
Right? But did you see that video that I did of him? Well, no, like, yeah, like, I would have to get, like, a real good workout. Like, let's say we were playing basketball for, like, 20 minutes. Like, real good basketball, and then maybe even hit the gym. And I do bust a good sweat. Then maybe I'll smell. Maybe.
Hey,
But other than that, when I walk in the mall and people are trying to spray you with cologne, they're like, oh my god, do you want to smell like this? I'm like, rather smell like a man.
Let me get back to a story that I was going to tell that we just kind of skipped over. Yeah. So a while back, right? A buddy of mine. Let's call him Matt because that's his name.
That's his name.
All right. We should really start getting out wrong names. I don't know why
Right.
we're getting the names.
I think I
These
started
are
that,
people that
right?
watch the podcast.
But nobody knows unless it's actually them.
I know.
And how many
Matt said
times
it,
are
right?
Well, no, Gilbert kind of fucked me up the first time I said it. Because I was like, oh, we're going to say this person's name. And Gilbert's like, isn't that person's name? I was like, yeah, they were going to know. Nobody else was going to know. I was kind of doing like a little shout out.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, but then we kind of just kept doing it.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's my boy Matt, and he was gonna go spend a night with his buddies and stuff like that. They were all gonna go. We were in high school, spend a night at his house, somebody's house, or whatever. He invited me. I was a +1.
Oh yeah, this story. Okay.
Yeah, and I was like, all right, man, I'll go. I don't know how to do these things, but I'll fucking go. So me and my boy Matt, and then you gotta understand, my boy Matt, he's like 6'1", 275 pounds. He's a big guy, right? And I'm 5'2", at the time 5'2", 130. And so we go to the sleepover, whatever, and it's a bunch of guys there. We're all playing video games. Halo just came out, so everybody's playing Halo 2.
What a great time.
Dude, fucking great. I fucking love the Halo games.
Man.
All the Halo games, they're fucking amazing.
Right.
And so we're doing that thing where it's like, the first person who goes to sleep is the guy who's gonna get fucked with, right? And
They do that the same game in prison.
yeah. But except he really got fucked though, right?
Yes.
Okay, like he was asleep and then woke up with a dick in his ass.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I got you.
Okay.
Or in his mouth.
Okay. You can't bite down too, because if you did, you get hit.
Yeah. Dealer's choice.
Yeah, I got you. You get that cock meat sandwich. Yeah. Well, anyway, so one of the guys, it's getting late. I'm getting tired, and I'm like, fuck, I don't want to be the first one to sleep, but I'm getting the sleepies. I just have to close a little bit, and I'm getting a little drowsy. But one guy ended up going to sleep before me, and he was out, right? And like I said, it was Matt's friends. They weren't like my friends, so I didn't really know anybody, So I was just kind of hanging around him, and like all of his friends are like, all right, guys, let's turn him into Superman. Like apparently they've done this before.
Oh god.
I'm all like,
Yeah, what's
One
up?
of us.
Yeah, they like what his friends were like, oh, let's turn him into Superman, right? And like I said, apparently they've done this before because they were all in on it, and I didn't know what Superman was, right? And I was like, okay, let's turn him into Superman. One guy brings out a towel, and I was like, oh, I get it. They're gonna put the towel around his neck, and then when he wakes up, he's gonna be like Superman because he's got a cape, right? And they're like, no. We're all gonna come on this rag and stick it on his back.
okay, what grade were you in at this time?
Fuck me. I don't know, dude. Like, I would think I was a freshman or a sophomore in high school.
I'm so glad I had a sleepover in middle school, because fuck that.
Yeah, and so, sure enough, one by one, everybody's coming on this rag, and I had my turn, and I did my thing.
Oh god.
Yeah, and then they put it on his back, right? He wasn't wearing a shirt. They put it on his back, and they pressed it down and just let it sit there.
Who would volunteer to press it down? I don't care if it's a towel. That's still a lot of cum just to be like.
And you know what? They didn't even give a fuck either. I don't even know who these guys
They didn't
are.
give a
Like,
second thought to know.
no, they were like, this is gonna be funny. We're gonna fucking get him and I'm like, oh, you guys are Websters. Like, I'm in the wrong house.
It's like, watch me, make sure I'm doing it right.
Mommy, I want to go home.
You want to let me ahead?
And,
I had a circle jerk.
right, but the best part, like I said,
There was a best part.
There is because, like I said, these guys are all friends. By the way, I think I've only told this story like one
I've
other
never
time.
circle jerks.
I've only told this story like one other time. But the best part is that, like I said, they're all friends. They all know each other. I only know the Matt guy. I don't know anybody else.
Right.
You saw all their dicks.
Well, the morning comes.
And Matt was the one they put.
The morning. This is the wrong use of words.
Okay, so Matt was the one that they put the shit on.
No. It was another random dude.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I know if we ever had a sleepover and somebody was trying to come on your back, I'll be like, yo, wipe the fuck up, dude.
Yeah, no. So the morning arrives,
Okay.
right? And the guy wakes up, and everybody's like, and he gets up, he stands up, and the fucking towel is stuck to his back, and he's like walking around because he doesn't feel it at first, right?
Okay.
And everybody's kind of laughing, and he's like, "What's going on?" And then he looks, he sees his towel, right?
Oh, is that a Superman cake?
Yeah, he gives it a slight tug. It's still there. He's like, you guys, you got me." And I was like, "Who the fuck is this guy? Like, how many times have they done this?"
Again?
Right? You guys. Oh my god.
You should have used the red cape so I could really be Superman.
I know.
It's
like,
black, I'm Batman.
It was like some beige towel, like. Oh fuck me, man! It was the most like awkward, weirdest, like fucking teenage hormone type thing I've ever. One of the most things I've ever done.
That should be on like a movie.
Oh
Okay,
man, he took it in stride though. He didn't even fuck. He was like, "Oh my god, you guys got me."
Yeah,
like,
no, I have a story, not even nothing close to that.
Okay.
We had a slumber party, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the first one to fall asleep, they would fuck with, get markers, and that's because it was my boy Abel's birthday party, and we're gonna stay the night Sunday, and then Monday everybody was gonna go to school, right?
Okay.
And they put makeup on you, and if you got caught falling asleep, they would put makeup on you. You would have to wear it to school the whole day. That was the rule, so don't fall asleep. And then, I was like, whatever, I'll sleep in class. I fucking do that all the time. Why not? They didn't put makeup on me, right? But they did paint my thumb toes.
Your toe thumbs.
My toe thumbs. That's 3 times, right? And the whole entire day I was pissed, and everybody's like, hey man, Snoop's fucking mad, who painted his nails, And they were all like, oh shit, he's gonna kick your fucking ass, dude. Like, why did you fuck with Snoop? Because out of all people, he's the one that's just gonna be pissed off. Hey, my brother Heard's watching, right? So they go, hey man, why are you pissed off? And I was like, because they only did one fucking hand and the other one looked stupid.
And there's no cemetery.
Right, they just oh man.
Or symmetry, not cemetery. That's a fucking. There's no
Yeah.
symmetry. I'm off today. I don't look right.
Right.
I look hideous.
Bloody hell. Fucking
Bloody
day.
hell. Hey, bro, I saw you earlier today with Eddie.
Yeah,
I was going to stop by and say hi, but I have to go do something. But hey, tell the girls, Victoria, and then Lena, I said hello. He's got to pee. He's got to paint the lizard.
I got the bladder of a kitten.
You do. I've seen it. Yeah, that's crazy, though. So, toe thumbs and coming on fucking people's backs. Okay, real quick question. My brother Herb said like this. Crystal, because Crystal's watching, she hit me on a message, and she says, is that a dick in the background? Which background? Don't point it out, just where. She's the only one that saw it. You already looked?
Yeah,
Okay. Like, and then don't message. He said, fuck you also. I love you, dude. So Crystal, message on the page, or on the video, not whatever. But yeah, if you're looking at that one, it is a dick, and it's
uncircumcised.
uncircumcised. That's why it looks like that.
You're good for that?
Yeah, he's fucking laughing. Behind duck. She put serious question. Is that a dick in the background? I'm not gonna say too much about Crystal, but I like the fact that she could spot a dick.
Some people have a talent for that.
Some people have a talent for that. And cheers.
Oh,
Oh, you're watching it live.
yeah, I want to see.
Behind duck. She put behind.
I'm
duck.
actually in the fucking camera this time.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
dude, fucking let me get through. Yeah, the small thing.
I can make it better. If we're having a contest.
We'll do a contest later, dude. We'll have our own little personal, dick contest. Hey,
It's
you
gonna
want to
be
get dick off
weird.
your mind?
You asked to make out with Gilbert, weird. You
Uh-huh.
said a vagina smelled like oatmeal, weird.
Right.
Why are we talking about what I said?
Because you're
Because
weird.
you say weird shit.
No, you know what? I saw something on. I think I talked about it already. It was like overnight oatmeal.
Nope.
Yeah. Okay. So it's Quaker Oats, and it's like, oh, we got this amazing oatmeal. So what you do is you pour milk in it, you put it in the fridge, you go to sleep, and in the morning you can eat it.
What?
Yeah. And I was like, what the fuck?
I like my oatmeal hot.
You eat it hot?
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember eating oatmeal.
They say the way a man eats his oatmeal really tells a lot about a person.
How do you eat your oatmeal? Fucking raw as shit, like oats, like a horse.
Nah, he hits it one time and never calls it back.
Don't stop.
See, like, I don't know if you noticed already, but when we tell a joke, somehow we end up just circling right back around to it.
Damn, I could really use another beer.
Going to the beer, my guy, I get you.
Yeah, if you can give me another beer, my guy, that's great.
Shout out to Snoop.
Get me a beer. Yeah, thank you for not going in between the fucking camera.
I was gonna do it, but then I figured you'd get mad.
I was gonna fucking yell at you.
You're still yelling at me.
Well, I'm yelling at you because you didn't fucking do it. I'm glad.
So either way, I would got yelled at.
I guess so, dude. I guess either way you would have got fucking yelled at.
You know, like
Son of a bitch.
Right?
I'm in.
He's like a fucking horse. You ever see those horses with braids and shit?
Okay, dick.
That's funny.
I'm a Cherokee, alright, bitch.
Fucking what?
What?
You can't even spell Cherokee.
Chero. K.
Is it a K?
Yeah, there's a fucking
I think
K.
it's a C.
Oh, thank you.
Hey, how do you spell it? How do you
Don't fucking ask me.
spell? Right, you can't spell. Oh, he's dyslexic.
Leave my man alone.
I'm always saying don't spell at me. For a reason. It's better than a cooler smelling like...
Oh, you're not done yet.
Smelling like what? It's better than a cooler smelling like armpits.
Yo, thank you. That analogy really makes sense. That is better than fucking what I said though, because I feel like that could relate.
It's better than a cooler smelling like armpits.
I was trying to blend it in some.
Hey, you ever?
Real quick question. How do you know what a cooler that smells like an armpit smells like?
I thought he said cooler.
I read cooler because I'm fucking dyslexic, but it says cooter.
It's scooter, yeah,
It's scooter.
yeah. Like a scooter, but without the S.
Without the S.
One of my
I
friend's
knew that one.
moms. I'm sorry, I'm shaking the table. One of my friend's moms always told me 3 rules.
I thought you smelled your friend's mom's scooter.
No.
That would have been awesome.
No, she would have kicked my ass. Fuck, she was. Anyways, I know you
Worth
say my
it.
friend, but anyway, she told me the 3 rules before you have sex with a girl. Wear protection, of course. Lick it before you stick it.
Mm.
And if you get waist high and she stings, say bye.
You know.
That's why you have a little thing up for breeze. It's like,
No.
what was that? Nothing?
Oh,
You're gonna hang one of those little trees on there? The little scented trees?
For the next guy, just be like, here, man, just to hook you up, man.
I read this one story about this girl getting she was getting a pap smear, a routine pap smear.
Gross.
Right?
And what do you mean gross? That's pretty
that,
awesome.
that's routine. They make sure you're
I
healthy.
think it's
They
gross
see.
when they douche. I mean, I'm not like.
Well, yeah,
That's great. They're sanitizing. We're like.
I mean, not really sanitizing.
Well,
I used to
whatever.
play with douches all the time
I bet you would.
before I knew what they really were.
For,
But anyway, so she was getting so to prepare for the whole little screening because they test for everything.
No, I think I know what you're talking about. Go ahead.
Okay, thank
Go
you.
ahead.
They test for everything, you know, to see if you got, you know, any kind of infection or any kind of diseases or anything like that. They make sure you're healthy down there, your pH balance is right or whatever. I don't know anything about bullshit. That's what I read.
Mm-hmm.
Well, she goes, she's about to get to the appointment, but before she does so, you know, you want to present yourself the best way possible. Just like before you go to a dentist, you brush your teeth like extra to make sure, you know. You're like, right?
and then he makes that gag noise.
Well, anyway, so she, you know, she kind of shaves down there. She makes sure she gets extra clean, and she sprayed perfume down there.
Ooh, it's gonna burn.
Well, it didn't burn.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So she sprayed a bunch of perfume because she didn't want it to, you know, if something should happen. She didn't want it to stink or whatever. And so she's waiting there with her hoo-ha spread, and she got her legs out and whatever. And the doctor comes into the room.
Into the room.
Into the room. The doctor arrives into the room. Okay. And he's like kind of looking around or whatever, and he starts kind of giggling, right? And he starts like kind of laughing a little bit, like kind of smirk. And she's like, "Oh no, what's wrong? Why are you laughing?" And he's like, "Oh, nothing. Just next time you come, you know, just make next time you God damn it. Next time you do the doctor's appointment, just make sure that you just, you know, you arrive as you are. Okay, don't do anything special. I'm nobody special. I'm just here to do my job. That's it." And she's like, "Okay, right?" And the guy's like, "Oh, because you know there's a bunch of glitter down there," and she didn't realize that the perfume that she had sprayed had glitter in it. And so when the guy had the light flashing, it was like a fucking disco ball down there. It was a party. Yeah.
Wait, what are you doing? I'm saying douche.
I'm just going.
I think you're doing it right. I'm doing it wrong.
I think you're doing it wrong.
I think I'm doing it wrong.
Yeah.
That's crazy though. But it's funnier than having like a piece of toilet paper stuck to it.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
God.
Have you ever sprayed
No. Funny
Uh-oh.
story. I was having sex with this one girl. Right?
Story time with Duck.
Sorry, time with that.
And we're going at it, you know, like fucking. I was
Wait, y'all fucking or fighting?
like
Because you said going at it.
fucking.
This is one of the most like sexually charged
No.
episodes we've ever had.
Well, Doug's on here. He hasn't come in a while. I mean, onto the show.
I can't remember.
I mean, in the
what
show.
came in.
With the show.
Toe thumbs.
Anyways, you know, I'm going at it, whatever, and she fucking farts.
Wait, hold on. But is it a fart? Oh wait, hold on. Is it a fart or is it like air? Because air.
No.
Hang on. Bella, stop watching. Stop watching. My daughter's watching the podcast.
Mom,
Stop
please. Mom, please.
I'm
Earmuffs.
down.
Earmuffs, Mom. Earmuffs.
Oh,
My mom watches this podcast, Doug.
This is a rated
Anyway,
PG-13 show.
no.
We do not talk about fart.
Yo, and she was holding it in. You could tell she was holding it in. So imagine this. You know, we're going at it. I'm going to turn her
Save me
over.
some.
And I put her. Anyways.
You get a
No,
breath of
what
fresh
was
air.
that? You put her
Put her
where?
next
Outside.
Put her next up.
And
No,
but like I
bullshit.
said, are you sure it's a fart? And
No,
not
it's
like
a fart.
because
dude.
sometimes air happens, you know.
It winked at me.
Okay.
No, I mean.
Oh no! Did it smell?
No, it didn't smell at all.
Are you sure
Like
that wasn't
oatmeal?
just air?
No,
though?
no, I knew she was embarrassed.
Did you
And
play it off?
We didn't even acknowledge it. Like
Like the elephant in the room that you don't want to
didn't
acknowledge.
even
Like,
acknowledge
He
it.
picks up his head. It's his brow. And he just, we're good, babe.
I turned my head and made a little smirk.
You went on Twitter real quick. This bitch is funny.
okay, so apparently Duck's story time segment needs to be a regular thing. I think they're saying that because he's kind of cute.
He is kind of cute.
He is
He
kinda cute.
You look at you, all cute and shit.
He's like, don't touch me right now. Kind of hard from the smell.
I was just trying
God damn it, dude. We should have that. We should have a Duck story time segment.
No, please don't.
That'd be great. Story time for Duck.
You know what's another thing that we need to do that we haven't done in a while?
What's up? Oh yeah.
It makes sense to
Dude,
say sense
Yeah,
with
that's right. It makes sense to save sense with Snoop.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I've had this type forever.
Since the beginning.
Since the beginning. I've had this hype since like the beginning of the podcast.
Already going on a year, and now we have about 400 something followers. Hopefully, we get more. Mercer Linda's
No, it's like 8 months. No, 7 months, maybe 7 or 8 months.
Did we start in April? When did Infinity War?
I'll go back and look.
Endgame.
About a year
I'll go back and look. Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Was it a year?
we've been doing this for a while.
Mm-hmm.
We started off with Penty, and now we're down to just 4, including Duck now.
Yeah, Duck might actually be one of the official hooligans. We're trying him out. Like he liked it the last time. He liked it this time, and you guys are clearly responding to him.
You want me to take off my shirt? No, I'm just kidding.
Actually, that's what they just said right now. To have Duck take off his shirt
Shut the fuck up.
I'm reading it right now. It says have Doug take off his shirt.
and put the tie on.
Yeah. You were so cute. You know that
You're lying back.
Yeah, we're gonna lose.
He's like he's
viewership
not
here.
gonna find.
You gotta do it
This is for the fans, Doug.
for the fans.
Yo, funny story.
What's up?
Another segment.
Just kidding.
Okay. No. Okay. So, have you ever farted during sex? And if so, did you just? I mean, because I.
Okay, how about this? What's your most embarrassing sex story? Do you guys have any?
We have 13 minutes left of the podcast. We do not have enough time to cover this subject.
I once fell off the bed.
I've done that.
You've done that? Okay. I fell
But I
off
was
the
by
bed
myself.
before.
I was really beating the shit out of my knee.
That really got me.
No.
That really got me.
I was with another person. I don't
Oh
want to
my
say any
God.
names, so let's just call her Donna.
Because that's her name. Wow, that got me. It was all by myself.
No. We had the bed spring or the bed wooden thing,
Uh-huh.
and then I had like 3 mattresses on top of that. It was comfortable
What
as
is
fuck.
Princess and the Pea?
Yeah. Oh, speaking of pea, sweet pea from the Halfwitt come to a store near you. We have the patent pending.
Patent pending.
Patent pending
That's
on that.
right. Trademark. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna try it out. I'm doing some experiments.
We almost died literally. Why did y'all almost die?
Because it's the dumb
Watch
shit
them all
that we
driving and
say.
shit.
I know, right? They're laughing. They're like, oh my god!
We almost just died. How? Did you hit a car? No, we were listening to these dumbasses. Oh my god.
It's so relatable!
Oh my god.
Man.
Okay, yeah, no, I fell off the bed before.
You fallen off the bed?
Yeah.
I've definitely fallen off the bed. I've fallen off a log one time.
A lot?
A log. You ever like do it on a log?
I've never even been near a log. The only log I ever had was dropped.
No, it's like a tree. Like you just on the tree, flew around, and they kind of.
Splinters.
It was outside. I mean,
Uh-huh.
it happens. It happens.
Okay, so I guess the worst sex story or the best sex story?
The funniest sex story. That's what I want to hear.
You know what? Worst date ever, funniest sex story, or you say how many times we say toe thumbs,
Toe thumbs?
and you win that Sunday thing. At this point, I need this
What
shit.
if they win both?
What if they know everything?
What if it's an instant win? Like, and they get the exact number of amount of times.
Toe thumbs?
Toe thumbs.
But we don't even know how many times they can
They
make up a
don't know
number.
yet.
I'm gonna have to go through and scrub this podcast to figure out how many times you said toe
You
thumbs.
think they scratch
Toe
their
thumbs.
ass?
No, he sanitizes
I sanitize it,
Yeah.
bitch.
Leeches. So fun.
it. Anyways, that whole farting thing, let's go back to it real quick because we have 10 minutes left. Sometimes air gets in there when you're smashing a vagina. Or vagina.
Virgin.
Yeah, or cookie or canucci or whatever the fuck people call it nowadays.
Never heard anybody call it a
A
canucci.
canucci?
No, never.
Ah. Well, anyways, sometimes the air gets trapped in there and you hear like a little, and I'm like,
Yeah, but that's not a fart though. That's what I'm saying. So did you experience the actual fart or did you
It
experience
smelled.
it?
An actual
He said it
fucking
didn't
fart,
smell.
bro. An
I don't
actual
know.
fart.
I'm
It was that-
skeptical.
No, I know the fucking.
Was it fart adjacent?
what's adjacent?
Like not quite,
No.
Okay.
Listen. This was getting into position.
Which position?
Like, I was laying down, she was on top of me.
This is a PG show, so.
Okay.
Reverse
we were
cowgirl.
wrestling, and
With our bathing suit parts?
she was trying to hug me aggressively, and then I turned her on her back, and as I was doing that,
And you got attacked.
yeah, no, I was.
She was telling you back up.
No, she was holding it in. You could tell, this poor girl.
What's her name?
Oh, God.
Don't say her real
I'm not
name.
gonna say her name.
I mean, does she watch the podcast?
I hope not.
I don't know. We got like 400 followers. But she might actually watch.
Yeah. Do you fart during sex? And if so, are you embarrassed about it? And if you are, do you stop having sex? I wouldn't stop having sex.
I think I would have kept going. I would have powered through.
Mm-hmm.
What?
I would have powered through the sex. Like,
I did.
unless
powered
it's
through,
stuck. Unless it's stuck, I would
No,
have like.
hell no. I'm a dog. I'm
Just
gonna
like
get
in the
one.
middle of everything, just kind of pull out the can of Febreze and just
Right.
kind of.
Out of nowhere, right? You're like that. And all of a sudden.
The double pistol chesty. Right?
And also, I want to know, do women do? Daniel shared the screen. Thank you, Daniel.
My God.
I think that might be the guy that dated my daughter one time, and I told him, who the fuck are you? I don't know. Let me find out, Daniel, if that's you.
That may or may not be him. It
Because
could
we
be
have some
another name.
really
Daniel's a
aggressive
pretty
words.
Yeah.
Daniel's
No.
a pretty common name.
No, so I got drunk one time, right? And the Cowboys were playing on Sunday, the next day, right before we were going to do the podcast. And my daughter goes, hey, can my friend come over? He's a Cowboys fan too, right? Fucking forgot. So I have a kid knocking on the fucking door at like 2 in the afternoon. I'm ready for the Cowboys game, right? Open the door, he's wearing a Cowboys shirt, right? Kind of just looking at me. Open the door, I go, who the fuck are you? And my daughter grabs me like, Dad, remember you said Daniel could come over? So that might be him. Move two. We need to talk about something. But other than that, yeah. Well,
Can y'all move y'all's eyebrows independently? Like, can you do the left and the right one? Like, can you do it?
I can't do that. That's a talent.
This?
You
do that?
Dude, we went from 11 viewers to 9 viewers because I said, Daniel, we need to talk. I think that was him.
Sorry, Daddy man.
It's all good.
It's cool. But
Yeah.
farting during sex. Like, if it stinks, I would hold my breath as long as I can, smash, come in her butthole so she never does it again.
Well, you only gotta hold it for what, like 5 minutes?
No, I like 30 seconds. But then again, I only bath 30 seconds. Sorry, ladies. I have shit to do.
He's a busy man.
I'm a busy man.
He's a busy man. He needs, the 30 seconds is a lot of time for him. You know?
That's enough time.
Speaking of farts.
What, you got to fart right now? Because this is early on in the podcast when we first started doing things.
He
We
farted.
got a clip of Jesus farting on the podcast. It was like dead silent. All yours.
But see, that's the thing though. It's because the way we talk, we're always talking. Someone right after another.
Yeah, it's
and for some
always-
second, for some reason, that 1 second,
Everything was just quiet.
All
It
of a
was
sudden,
just-
you hear.
yeah,
And
we'll
it's just
find
sitting
it.
like this.
Yeah, he's just sitting there just.
Giving you the dad look.
Yeah, I did it. and
It was me.
it was me.
Oh my god.
Yeah, but we got one. But the thing is that at that time, we had microphones like back here and on the camera, and so the sound had to travel. Like it was loud, my guy. It was pretty loud.
I mean, I'm glad the smell didn't travel.
No, this one didn't travel, but it was loud. It caught attention around the world.
About 400 fucking followers right
About
now.
400 followers. Yeah.
Like, did he just fart on camera?
Shoot.
I remember my sister, even to this day, she says girls don't fart. And don't want to really embarrass my daughter, but I'm going to anyway. My youngest daughter, Mia, oh my god, she's such a daddy's girl. She can get away with anything. when she was younger, and I want to say maybe like 5. 6,
That's the one that I was impersonating with the
Yes,
blonde wig
yes.
and
That's-
the fucking super tight jacket.
Yes, that's
Okay.
her.
Gotta be-
Go ahead. Well, when she was younger, I would fart. She would think it's fucking hilarious, and then she'd literally get her hands like this, stick her butt out, fart, and just fucking crack up.
Dude, it's one of those things, right? Like farting is one of those like things that just makes it's universally funny. You can go.
It depends when you do it, though.
I think anytime you do it, it's funny. And you could go anywhere in the world, anywhere on the planet, and fart. And if somebody else hears it, it's funny. You're gonna laugh.
Like,
It's good podcast. You know?
what did you eat?
But it's universally funny. It's one of those things that everybody does it, and every time everybody does it, everybody laughs. Or smiles, or gives a smirk. Except in an elevator.
No.
You do not fart in an elevator.
That's like the one place not to do that.
Right, because it's
Or
funny at
church.
first, but I mean, you're kind of trapping everybody in there for like 2 or 3 floors.
I like Liar Liar where he was like, it was me.
I did it. That's an old movie, man.
I like that movie.
I haven't seen that movie in so long.
Oh,
Yo, Jim Carrey in the movie Sonic, great. I love Jim Carrey.
You want to go watch it?
I did. I had to go see
We're
it.
gonna go together.
We can still go. I would gladly.
I don't want to go see it now.
Listen, I would
'Cause
gladly
you
watch
already-
that movie twice.
Yes, but you're gonna already know what's gonna
And
happen.
I will laugh at the same exact jokes every time. In Practical Jokers, I've seen the same episodes 10 times each, and I still laugh at them.
That's because I was gonna take you to go see that movie too.
Damn.
I had like $30 right there, and I was like, you know what?
We still might try to go. I want to try to see it in theaters.
Let's go Tuesday.
We might. Duck, you want to go see Impractical Jokers Tuesday?
Murray, you want to go too? She's not answering, so I'm
It
taking
depends.
that now.
It's gonna happen Tuesday. We'll do it Tuesday.
Cleaning and whatnot. You know.
Tuesday, if it's still in theaters.
You guys,
we'll go see
you gotta
it.
clean your house on Tuesday.
I gotta do a lot of cleaning. You know, there's a lot going on. With
You know what?
Let us go- let
us
me
know.
help
We'll go.
you.
Come pick me up. I'll go help you. And
Yeah.
then we'll make a day out of it. And after that, we'll go to the movies.
He works for gas.
Sounds good. Fine.
Yeah.
Tomorrow I should really start doing everything.
Mhm.
By Tuesday, everything should be done, but there still might be little things here and there.
Let's get it done.
Let me know Tuesday
We'll
as
knock it
well.
out.
Because I'm off Wednesday,
And I'm
so.
off Sunday, so.
And watch, next podcast, none of us are gonna do any of this shit.
Right. Hey, did y'all help Doug?
No.
Okay, have y'all seen Good Boys? Yes, we have.
Oh, that's the one with the kids where they got the bag of
wanted to see that
like drugs
movie.
and shit.
Huh?
I want to see that movie.
It's pretty funny.
It's like how do you say it? like kind of like blue collar like slapstick kind of funny.
What's that movie with Gator don't play no shit?
Gator don't play no shit. He's a
the other
pimp,
guys.
right?
Yeah, yeah.
The other guys.
Yeah, the guys. That was a
Look,
good
listen,
movie.
I watched like the beginning of that, but as soon as I saw Will Ferrell, like I stopped watching.
You don't like Will Ferrell.
I fucking hate Will Ferrell.
It was good.
He's not like listen. Sometimes
He literally grabbed the mic off its stand just to say it was good.
It was good.
I feel like he's gonna suck on it.
I know, dude.
I'm not.
So sometimes Will
You gotta
Ferrell's
be a
funny,
little bit louder to catch
like
the
in
other shit.
the movie Step Brothers, great movie. Great.
They're
great
actually gonna have
movie.
it at the Alamo Draft House.
I want to see it.
go.
We should get some tickets.
I mean,
We should get some
I
tickets.
mean, I don't really like that movie, but you know, I like to see Gilbert die. If you look like a little child on Christmas,
Come on.
Yeah. he gets candy.
2 minutes and counting. But who's counting?
You're counting apparently.
I got to take a shit.
You gotta really like that bad.
No.
That's cool. The mic, you can go ahead. The mics won't pick it up.
It'll definitely pick it up, especially with, like back there.
I
Dude.
know.
Like it's right here. This right here is where the restroom is.
See, you kind of fucked up because now our viewers know here in the next 2 minutes, because you said 2 minutes, you gonna be taking a shit.
So anywhere in the world, 400 people are gonna know you're taking a shit.
Who knows? They might be taking this shit too.
Oh, why don't you go ahead and tell the class how you take a shit, Dad?
Hang on, wait a second. And
Right now.
she just said you are now my least favorite hooligan. Who, me?
Or me,
Or Duck?
or Duck.
No, because Duck's the handsomest.
He is the handsomest.
You son of a bitch.
No,
It's gonna be
I'm
one
not.
of us. One of us are the least favorite hooligans. So, Duck, go ahead. Tell the whole class how you take a shit.
I'm not.
Go ahead.
Look, he's nervous.
All right. Duck, anywhere he goes, it could be at the Alamo Draft House.
You got
It could be at. Oh, no, don't worry. We could go on a couple minutes.
How you dick.
It's not exactly an hour. You know,
Yeah, we can do
sometimes
an
it's
hour
under,
15.
Sometimes it's over.
Alright.
You know, it ranges.
Oh,
You know?
why? Hang on, why? Don't look at that. Why?
Because I hate Will Ferrell.
Oh, that's probably
That's probably why.
Wait, no. You don't. You.
I don't necessarily hate him. I just don't like him in a lot of his movies. Like,
But you like
do it.
Step-
That's
but-
too fucking loud, dude.
But you like Step Brothers.
I
Though.
love
Okay,
Step
so
Brothers.
it's depending on the role. I thought she was talking about me. I was about to fucking start going on.
Because I'm Thug Life.
Yeah, Thug
Yeah,
Life for
he's
life.
right 13. So anyway, so Duck, when he takes a shit, anywhere he goes, no matter what, he has to have wipes because he does not use toilet paper at all. Period.
Drastic measures I will use for it.
But he uses wipes every single time. And on top of that, he gets butt ass naked.
It's animalistic, right?
Yeah.
It's animalistic.
Butt ass
Like,
naked.
yeah.
I'm talking the
No,
socks,
I can't
the shoes,
fucking-
the
it won't
pants,
come out
the
if I'm not
clothes,
naked.
the shirt, the tunas,
Broke
everything.
it down to a science. Even if I take off my whole lower half, shoes, socks, underwear, and everything,
Mhm.
I can't poop with a shirt on.
Everything.
I can't poop with pants on.
So
Can't
if
put
we're
socks
on our Instagram later on and Duck's taking a shit, we're gonna kick that door down.
He's gonna do butt ass naked.
He's gonna be like,
Yeah.
he's gonna be like, ah, what are you doing?
Fucking move that shit over there.
Yeah.
Keep fucking with it.
Okay, we're
Brittany Brooks is now watching.
And too late because we are
Yeah.
actually ending.
Yeah, out of time now.
I'm so sorry.
Either
But
way, no, actually, I met Brittany at HEB because I randomly talk to people. Well,
we need to get more business cards. We're about out of them.
yeah, we're already out. I'm out. I'm fucking
Yeah, I'm
out.
almost out. So we're gonna go and order some more business cards and we'll start handing them out to people.
So, Brittany, check this out. Since you're kind of an hour late on the show, we're going to be giving away 2 large pizzas, 2 crazy breads, a sauce, and a 2-liter from my work. If you could tell us the worst date you've ever been on, but it's going to be kind of hilarious, or how many times we said toe thumbs on this podcast. And what was the other one? What was the other one? Gilbert, what was the other one?
Totems. Oh, the funniest sex story.
The funniest sex story. Duck said a girl. Oh shit, she's looking at us. Sorry, we're trying to get our camera woman's attention.
You want to come in and close this out, babe?
No?
She put smiley faces. She's actually a really cute girl, and we saw her daughter. She was extremely
Is that it?
adorable, and I was like,